Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate you all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome. It's great to have you. Appreciate you being here. And our topic for you today, it's how introverts can get better at gym sales. How introverts can get better at gym sales. I think a lot of folks consider themselves introverts, and how can we get better at gym sales if we are an introvert? And so before we jump into that, just a quick reminder to everybody, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can, across all regions. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to like the videos, when you choose to offer comments, and we appreciate your comments, and when you choose to share the information with friends, associates, and colleagues. And so with that said, if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. If you've already done that, thank you. We appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and then additional ways you can choose to support the channel, and we appreciate your support, check out the links below. And one of the things I want to point you to on the links below, we're talking about getting better at gym sales, and one of the simplest and easiest ways, particularly if you're a manager, you're an operator, you're an owner, one of the easiest ways to double your sales is to double the number of people that you talk to. Okay, if your gym's making 50 sales a month, you want to make 100, the easiest way to make 100 sales, get 200 people to walk in the front door. So I want to point you to the section below. The section, we call the section door to swing, phone to ring, email to ding, text to ping. And we've got a couple marketing approaches in there, whether you like the social media click funnel approach, whether you like TikTok, whether you like big promotional campaigns. Both these work, and they work fantastic. But if you want to double your business, double the number of people you talk to. That's the secret. We've got a couple proven methods to do that. So if you're looking for that, click those links below. So with that said, let's get into our topic here, and it's how introverts can get better at gym sales. So let's talk about it. Number one on my list is we want to engage our prospects early. We want to engage our prospects early. And so here's what I mean. One of the things that I see a bit of is there's an uncomfortableness, a discomfort, maybe when we go from the tour to how do I transition that to show membership prices, or how do I do the initial workout, and how do I transition that to maybe do a personal training presentation. And so one of the things I want to suggest when I talk about engaging your prospects early is, say I've met the customer, and whether it's a PT or a membership, either one's fine, but I've met the customer, gone through the initial part of this, and I might say something like this. I might say, Mary, I'm going to go ahead and give you a tour of the facility. I'm going to show you around. I want to get all your questions answered for you. And Mary, one of the things I would like to ask you to do, please, as we're going through the tour, be thinking about how I can help you long-term lose the weight, and how I can help you keep that weight off and help you get off medication. Because Mary, if you think that I can do that for you, I'd like to sit down and show you our membership options. Fair enough? And so we're going to engage them early on what next steps are. And a lot of times this can take that pressure, that can take that anxiety off later on. So if that's you, try that. See if that can work for you. Number two, use being an introvert, use that to ask all the necessary questions. Use being an introvert, use that approach, that style, as a way to ask all the questions. Because one of the common mistakes on this is so many folks, they go on autopilot, and it's talk, 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 tell. Okay, and they're showing them this. And what we want to be able to do, we want to ask as many questions as we can. We want to find out as much about the customer as we can. What are their goals? Why those goals are important? How long have they been thinking about it? When were they in the best shape of their life? What were they doing then they're not doing now? What's the first thing they're going to do when they lose the weight? We're asking all these questions. And before you know it, you ask enough, you're kind of nurturing a bit. Okay, you're helping to maintain interest and maintain desire. Because what you don't want to do is go talk, tell, where you're selling, a membership card, or you're leasing space. And so I think a lot of times, if we are that introvert, if that is you, that can play to your advantage, I think, sometimes. I think that true introvert is probably going to be more suited to be asking more questions. Okay. Number 3, really listen to what they had to say. Don't go into what you think is salesperson mode, and we're just going to wait for our turn to talk and wait for them to say something, and then we know what we're going to say already. Okay? Really listen to them. Really listen to what they have to say. Have empathy, for their particular situation. They've been trying to lose this weight for 10 years. Okay? Have some empathy for that, and how we're going to help give them confidence and belief that we're going to help them get it. Okay? Don't just wait for your turn to talk, waiting to say something that you've said to everybody else. Okay? Really customize this for the person you're talking to. Okay? Now, number 4 on my list, summarize what you've heard. You've done all this, now summarize it. So, Mary, what you're saying is you want to lose 20 pounds. Okay? The reason it's important to you is because your doctor told you if you didn't get it done that you're going to have to go on medication. And the overriding reason is you want to stay off that medication. Mary, is that correct? And Mary, it sounds like you tried a few different things and list them off. And here's what you liked, here's what you didn't. And really what you need from me is to help keep you involved and keep you engaged. Mary, is that correct? Summarize what they've told you. And you'll find out pretty quick if you're asking the right questions. And with that said, and you can find this on the channel, if you don't have a needs analysis, make sure you get one. It's almost like call it a salesperson cheat sheet if you want to, but have this needs analysis so you know what to ask, okay, and why it's important to ask. Okay. Number 5, keep digging. Dig deeper. Dig deeper. Okay. When were they in the best shape of their life? What were they doing different then? What were their eating habits like? What were their exercise habits like? Who were they associating with? What was important to them at that time? Get them talking about this. And you'll start to find out, hey, there's some things we can do right now that we can mirror that and start getting you the results you want. But dig deeper. Keep asking questions. Keep probing. Honestly, if you just took the approach, you want to find out as much about this person as you can. The more you can find out about them, probably the greater opportunity you're going to have a chance to help them, because you'll understand, kind of where they're at. Okay? And not just for today, but long term. Okay, we want them to keep coming in. We want them to keep coming in because they're going to get results. We want it for the business because that's the long-term health of the business, but it's the long-term health of them as well. Okay? And then number 6 on my list on how introverts can get better at gym sales, keep your presentations short. Now, modern selling. Here's what modern selling is. Modern selling is fast, quick, easy, friendly. Fast, quick, easy, friendly. Doesn't mean we're skipping steps. It doesn't mean we're rushing anything. It's just fast, quick, easy, friendly. We're not trying to draw this thing out. I would say in a general sense, from beginning to end, if you're meeting them in the facility, 20 minutes is plenty, okay, to get this done. But keep it short. Okay, keep your price presentation, keep it crisp. We want to talk about down the road. We want some anchor pricing. We want some urgency to buy, and we want a choice close. But keep it simple. Keep it easy to understand. Okay, so folks, 6 things to think about. Okay, if you're an introvert, and if you're not an introvert, maybe think about them anyway, because sometimes it can slow you down and help you become better at the process of really serving your customer. So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. I appreciate you being here today. Again, a reminder, my focus on the channel is I'm trying to reach as many folks as I can all across the planet. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel, when you choose to like the videos, when you choose to offer comments, when we appreciate your comments, and when you choose to share the information. Now, one of the things I would say also for you folks, if you're looking to get better at gym sales, consider some sales training. Think about who gets the results in your club the best, who gets the results the fastest. Typically it's someone who has a personal trainer. View what I do as that personal trainer, but it's for sales. We want to help take you to that next level, because sometimes just little bitty tweaks, little bitty adjustments can make a massive impact for you. And if you're trying to take your business that next level, you're trying to grow, your company, and whether it to be to expand or to whatever it is you're trying to do, or even if you're just an individual salesperson or sales team trying to get better, consider, grabbing some sales training, to help improve. Whether it's, what does our sales process look like? What does our second sale look like? And are we doing a second sale? I find a lot of folks aren't even doing a second or third sale. I find a lot of folks aren't really doing follow-up. There's a lot of things we can help you there that can help really take you to a whole new level. So check out the links below. Check out our sales training links. We can help take you to a whole new level, whether you're brand new and just getting started, or whether you've been doing this for a while, maybe just need some inspiration. Check it out. We can help you. And then for links below and how you can choose to support the channel, check them out. We do appreciate your support, and we look forward to seeing you all in that next video.